I did it again. I got fat. Unfortunately, if you don't catch yourself soon enough, you're gonna live in this vicious circle of self-denial until you look like the Michelin Man, Exhibit A. The thing is, you can tell yourself all these different reasons about why you inevitably got fat because life got in the way and you couldn't have avoided it by any means. You had a bad breakup, you lost your job, you got depressed, you had health issues, you got sick, blah, 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 the list goes on. The thing you have to realize is that everything is intertwined. Something triggers you to start eating badly, and then you start getting lethargic on your couch, and the next thing you know it, you're not going to the gym anymore. And what does that do? It creates really bad shifts in your mood, and then you start feeling sorry for yourself, and then you start getting depressed because you're not getting the endorphins and the high you used to get from working out. Everything is connected to one another. It's not one thing triggers the second thing, which triggers the third thing, and then you look like the Michelin Man. You start feeling sorry for yourself, and then you say that work got in the way, life got in the way, you have all these excuses, boyfriend got in the way, breakup got in the way, anything, any excuse you could think of. I've heard them all. I've made them myself. This is something I struggle with as well, and that's why I'm making this video, because I'm doing a pep talk for myself, because I need to hear these things, and if I need to hear these things, then sure as hell you probably need to hear these things too. And if you don't, then click off the video. No, I'm just kidding. Please say. Every year people make a New Year's resolution, and not that I don't believe in New Year's resolution, and it just so happens that the day I'm making this video is actually the 3rd of the month, so it technically looks like it's a New Year's resolution video, but this is just a regular pep talk. I don't care if it's October that you're watching this. I don't care if you're watching this in February. Every single day is a time to change your life. That's why I don't believe in New Year's resolutions, because if you believe in New Year's resolutions, that means you're gonna wait until January 1st to actually start doing something to stop feeling sorry about your life. Yeah. Now bear with me, because I once watched this video that Tony Robbins made last year and it really struck a chord with me. So probably 85% of this video is just me reciting word for word exactly what he said, because I took notes. I took notes on everything he said last year, and I just found this booklet, and I thought that I've been wanting to make a video on this for a year, and this is one of those things I've been procrastinating, so this is me stopping to procrastinate and sharing something that I thought was a very powerful message with you guys. And honestly, mainly, like I said, I need this pep talk for myself. So this has nothing to do with you, but I need to do this for myself. The biggest message that Tony Robbins is trying to put across in this video that he made last year is that in order to change your life, you have to raise your standards. Word for word, that's exactly what he said. And most of this is just exactly 100% recited from what Tony Robbins said in his video, word for word. I think I'll link his video down below so you can see the original one. The biggest part about this message is that Tony Robbins says everyone gets their must in life, not their shoulds. What is a should? A should is something where you say, that should happen, but if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world, so it doesn't matter. But a must is something that absolutely must happen because it defines your identity and it defines who you are. People always ask me how I get started in all these projects, or how I get started in weight loss, or how I get started in building a business, or blah, 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 whatever I want to do. They always ask me how it starts. And honestly, the only way that I could describe it is the click. One day you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I need to do this now. There's no more waiting. Tony Robbins calls the click the cataclysmic shift. The click, the no more, the no way, Jose. He says, we act consistent with who we believe we are. The strongest force in human nature is the need to stay consistent with who we believe we are, with how we define ourselves. For example, are you crazy? Are you conservative? When you say, I'm not that kind of person, really? When did you decide that? When did you decide that you're not that kind of person? When did you define yourself and decide what you could and couldn't do in your life? Do you remember that exact moment? Tony Robbins says people are living their life with the beliefs that they created 20, 30, 40 years ago. They don't even remember the day that they defined themselves as certain things, but they're living with this same definition for years and years and years without even reflecting why they're feeling like that and why they define themselves like that in the first place. In our youth, we make decisions about what we believe in, what we're capable of, who we are as a person, and this controls us. We say things like, this is who I am, that's how it is. We don't even try to change it anymore because we are so set in our ways that we defined a long time ago. We don't even remember when we defined them. Take a look at any place where you set a limitation and figure out, when did I set this limitation in place? When did it happen? Why did I put it in place? When did I accept this limitation? Or when did I decide this limitation? Okay, then what's a limitation? A limitation is who we believe we are. I'm overweight, I'm big boned, I'm thick, I'm curvy, I'm a smoker, I'm scrawny. Any of these are limitations. They're who you believe you are. That's your identity. That's your settling point. That's where you lock in. If you always say that you're overweight and you've always been overweight, no matter what you do in your life, that's your standard. So it's your settling point. So you're always going to find a way to come back to that point. If you really believe that you're an overweight person, then no matter how many times you lose weight, if you really believe that that's your standard and that's who you are and you are an overweight person or you're a thick person, no matter what, you're gonna sabotage yourself and come back to that point. That's where things lock in. I definitely struggle with this. I always tell myself, oh, I'm thick, because I don't like using the word overweight because that makes me feel bad. So recently I've adopted this new term where I call myself thick because that's supposed to be a compliment. And people are talking about thick girls and curvy girls. But really, that's just me putting that idea in my head so I don't work hard enough to get to where I am, or when I do get there, I don't maintain. Something's wrong. It's just something that I struggle with. Now hold on a minute, don't get me wrong. I'm a huge advocate for self-love and body positivity. But you have to realize at what point you're compromising your health and living in self-denial behind this front called body positivity. Yes, I believe that being confident and loving yourself is important. And yes, I believe that there are no cookie cutter standards for beauty, because beauty comes in every shape, size, form, no matter what. And beauty is not always superficial either. Beauty comes from within. Being a good person, being respectful, being genuine, loving others, being caring, not being selfish. These are all qualities that I admire. But here's the catch. I also believe that in order to love yourself properly and in order to be fully confident with yourself and increase your self-esteem, you need to be working towards personal growth. Whether it's on the career front, personal development front, physical appearance, mental health, any of those, you need to be growing towards something to feel good about yourself. You can't stay constant. You don't get results without actions, without some form of ritual. A ritual is an action that you do consistently. Those people who are out there working out 5 or 6 times a day, do you think that they have more time than you? No, they don't have more time than you. It's just a must. It's something that they've defined as a must. It's not a should. If it doesn't happen, they're not going to be upset. They're going to be devastated because it's something that defines them. Wants don't get met consistently. Standards do. So have a vision. Take on a new challenge. Tony Robbins says that changing your life is a change of inner game. You can't control the outside life, but you can absolutely control this one if you learn the dynamics of what your true identity is. So do I believe in New Year's resolutions? Not really, but I needed this reminder and I needed this pep talk for myself. And it just so happened that New Year's just rolled right around. So it's 2018 now. This video is what gave me that cataclysmic click last year. So stop whatever you're doing, snap out of it if you're living in denial, and do something. Anything. Take a step towards your goal, no matter what it is. No matter if it's printing a calendar and writing out your schedule for the week, or throwing out all the junk food in your house and starting to eat properly, or finding an accountability buddy or announcing it on your social media. Decide what your goals are, write them down, and take actions. I get it. I can count on 2 hands how many times I've failed and how much I've struggled with things like this. But the point is not to feel defeated. Keep your head up, to stay away from your double chin, and just do it. Like Shia LaBeouf says, just do it! Here's one of my tips. Take a piece of paper, write your goal at the top, then make 5 bullet points and try to break that big goal down into 5 smaller achievable goals. So stop feeling sorry for yourself, shut the computer, after you like this video of course, and go do something. Right now, go do something right now. Go make a list of goals, go do some push-ups, go write your business plan, go outside for a walk. Do something right now. Don't wait a single second. Close this video, close it. Go outside, go do something. Do it right now. Stop procrastinating. Stop, it's not good. I made this video to remember everything that Tony Robbins taught me in his video. This pep talk was for myself, but I hope that it helped you too, and I hope that you're gonna get the click today. We got this. And obviously, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button down below. Bye, see you guys next time. If you wanna join me on my fitness journey, comment down below. I have an accountability group on Facebook that I'd love for you to join. So let me know and join that. And I think I'm gonna be posting progress videos once a week if I feel up to it. Let me know if that's something you wanna see, or if you want workout tips, we'll do this together. Okay? Bye, see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.